is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. Well, corn prices faltered yesterday on ideas we have a big crop coming. The Pro Farmer Crop Tour is coming up with some fairly large numbers so far. Corn yield potential averaged 186.2 bushels per acre at the 26 stops they took in 8 east central Nebraska counties yesterday. That's up from the 3-year tour average of 179.6 bushels per acre. The tour also has the corn yield potential in Ohio at 167.7 bushels per acre, while South Dakota is pegged at 179.2 bushels per acre. We'll see more results coming out of the tour the remainder of this week. In the overnight trade, we have spot futures trading 2 cents lower as I record this. Soybeans traded both sides of the market yesterday with support coming from a continued export business. We had the sale of 130,000 metric tons of beans to an unknown destination announced yesterday morning. The assumption is that they'll ultimately end up in China. U.S. soybean offers to China are coming in anywhere from $9 to $11 per metric ton below Brazilian offers for the current time period through October, so we should still capture a large piece of the export business in that time frame. Berries traders are keeping an eye on the Pro Farmer Crop Tour. The tour showed an average pod count for Ohio of 1,155 pods, and that's up 116 pods from the 3-year average. In South Dakota, the pod count came in at 1,251 pods. That's 332 above the 3-year average. And finally, in Nebraska, the pod count came in at 1,467 pods, up 260 from the 3-year average. In the overnight trade, we have spot futures trading down a penny and a half on that news. Wheat prices were on the defensive as they're pressured by the lack of fresh supportive news and weakness in the row crops. Across the pond, we had the Paris milling wheat trade lower as well as they were hit by technical selling. In the overnight trade, however, we're seeing a little bit of a reversal of that with Chicago and Kansas City each 3 cents higher, while Minneapolis is unchanged. Corn futures remain in a tight trading range. They gave up nearly as much yesterday as they had gained on Monday. At the close, we had the December futures finishing down 35 points, settling at 62.93. And the overnight trade is almost a mere opposite of yesterday's trade, as we have spot futures trading 36 points higher as I record this. Livestock futures were split for the session yesterday. We had October live cattle futures ending the session unchanged, while the September feeder cattle were $1.20 higher at the closing bell. Lean hog futures, however, retreated with the October futures closing $2.10 lower for the day. Class 3 milk futures continued to lose ground, with September futures finishing down 40 points, settling at $16 per hundredweight, trading 2 points higher in the overnight trade. Meat cutout values were mixed. Choice box beef were $3.60 higher, closing at $220.86. Select boxes were up $2.71 as they settled at $204.65. And pork carcass cutout values were 49 cents lower, closing at $74.06 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.